Thank you for joining us for this webcast, which provides an overview of the Massachusetts Supplier Diversity Program plan form and the information your business will need to provide. This webcast is brought to you by the Supplier Diversity Office, whose mission is to help diverse and small businesses enhance their marketability when bidding on Commonwealth contracts. The SDP plan form is required when bidding on executive agency goods and service procurements expected to result in more than $250,000 per year. At the time of responding to the bid, you must complete and submit the SDP plan form. On this form, you will identify and commit a percentage of your company's sales from this contract that will be spent with certified diverse partners. This form is also the document where you can describe any practices of including supplier diversity into your business operations. Let's take a closer look at the SDP plan form so that you'll have a better understanding of what is required. This form represents 25% of the total evaluation points, so it is important you think about what to enter. Fields in yellow are required, green is optional, and important messages are highlighted in red. While the green sections are not required, please note that additional evaluation points may be given for completing these optional sections. Bidders are reminded that reading the entire bid posting and all associate documents is essential, and responding as directed by the purchasing entity is required. SDO assumes no liability for bidders who do not respond to an opportunity as directed, and this webcast is not legal advice. The first section is simple. It asks for company name, total annual gross revenue, and for two contacts: the main contact for the bid and the contact regarding supplier diversity reports after contract award. Part 2 of the form is the most important section and is the SDP Spending Commitment. As a bidder, you are required to list a commitment. The commitment represents a percentage of your contract sales you will spend with SDP partners. You can break down your commitment spend between subcontractors and ancillary partners. Subcontracting is a partnership in which the SDP partner is involved in the provision of products and/or services to the Commonwealth. Where ancillary products and services is a business relationship in which the SDP partner provides products or services that are not directly related to the contract, but instead are related to the prime contractor's general business operations. It is also important to note that the minimum total SDP commitment is 1%. Now, something to keep in mind is that the higher percentage commitment you enter, the more evaluation points you will receive. If awarded the contract, the total SDP commitment becomes a contractual requirement to be met annually on a fiscal year basis, which runs from July 1st through June 30th. For the duration of the contract. Section 3 of the SDP plan form requires you to name one or more SDP partners. For each partner, list the company name, the business-to-business relationship type, whether it's subcontracting or ancillary, the partner's certification category, the organization that certified the partner, for example, the Supplier Diversity Office, and the product or service you expect to purchase. The form also allows you to provide previous spending with SDP partners. Past spending with diverse companies may be a consideration of a prime contractor's ability to meet its SDP commitment, and bidders may receive additional evaluation points for such prior spending. Bidders may list proposed SDP partners. However, in order for any spending with partners to count after contract award, partners must be certified or approved by the SDO. It is the prime contractor's responsibility to ensure their SDP partners are certified or recognized prior to the end of the fiscal year. SDP partners can be changed at any time. Part 4 is an optional section asking to list your supplier diversity business practices. It provides space to include contact information of who is responsible for establishing and maintaining supplier diversity relationships, and to provide a link or attach a copy of your company's supplier diversity policy. Please note, diversity and inclusion initiatives related to your company's workforce, including hiring, retention, promotion, etc., of diverse personnel, will not be evaluated. Now, this section is not required. However, by filling it in, your company can receive more evaluation points. Part 5 of the form is another optional section that gives you the opportunity to list any relationships with diverse businesses that are neither subcontracting nor ancillary. Now, these types of relationships may include, but not limited to, serving as a mentor in a mentor-protege relationship. For example, your company may provide marketing strategies to diverse businesses, offering technical and financial assistance to diverse businesses. An example of this is your company providing pro bono software services and/or training. Participation in joint ventures between non-diverse and diverse businesses. And voluntary assistance programs. An example of this would be if your company volunteered at a certified nonprofit local shelter or medical clinic. Keep in mind, these types of business relationships cannot be counted towards meeting your firm's SDP commitment. The final section of the form requires you to certify that the information provided on the form is accurate. Please do not convert the form to PDF. Submit it as an Excel attachment with your bid response. Here are important points to remember about the SDP. Bidders must complete the SDP plan form and propose a percentage of their contract sales to be spent with certified diverse businesses. Only spending with SDO certified or recognized businesses will be considered valid for reporting purposes. The minimum commitment is 1%. However, keep in mind the higher percentage, the more evaluation points will be given. Every bidder's response will be scored based on a predetermined evaluation criteria, and the evaluation criteria will score at least 25% of total points to the SDP plan form. There are no exceptions to this policy. Please be diligent in developing your SDP proposal, as no contract will be made to a vendor without an acceptable SDP plan. The purpose of the SDP plan is not only to identify vendors who offer competitive SDP commitments, but also those who demonstrate that they can meet them. Use the SDP plan form to show that not only your company has done your research, but also has created a consistent practice to meet your commitment throughout the year and through the life of the contract. This ends the webcast presentation on the Supplier Diversity Plan Form. If you haven't already, we encourage you to view our other vendor webcasts on the SDP Plan Overview and Finding SDP Partners. You can find links to those webcasts on the SDO webpage. If you would like to copy the contact information, please pause the presentation.